Just standing outside Westminster. Inside Westminster, the Parliamentary Labour Party are meeting this evening. The meeting just set to start right about now. One of the main motions on the table is a motion of no confidence in Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn, Islington North MP. The meeting beginning just a few minutes ago. As you can see, a protest has started outside Westminster with many Corbyn supporters all chanting "Keep Corbyn." We're expecting that Jeremy Corbyn himself will be making an appearance at this protest instead of heading to the Parliamentary Labour Party meeting. It's been a very stressful few days for the Islington North MP and Labour leader, as he's been facing repeated calls for him to resign by senior members of his party. I've been looking at the last few days and how they unfolded.
The first to go was the Shadow Foreign Secretary Hilary Benn, who was sacked from the Shadow Cabinet after he told the Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn that he no longer had confidence in his leadership or his ability to win a general election. Soon the resignations came thick and fast, with 12 Shadow Cabinet members leaving their posts yesterday. Included were London MPs Seema Malhotra and Heidi Alexander. Seema Malhotra, the MP for Feltham and Heston, was thought of as a rising star in the Labour Party, after being appointed Shadow Chief Secretary to the Treasury earlier this year. Heidi Alexander, MP for Lewisham East, was Shadow Health Secretary, who gained a reputation for defending junior doctors during the strikes over contracts. Today saw the resignation of 7 more Shadow Cabinet ministers. With the resignations came harsh words from Shadow ministers who were once some of Mr Corbyn's chief backers. Shadow Business Secretary Angela Eagle said it was a matter of conscience, saying he should resign because he couldn't communicate party policy. However, the Shadow Chancellor John McDonnell was quick to back Mr Corbyn amid calls from MPs that he should step down as leader.
But if there is a leadership election, I'll chair his campaign committee and I think he'll be re-elected again. Saying to Labour MPs, just consult your members, listen to your members at the moment, because what they want is us to be a fighting opposition united on the basis of the principle that founded our party, which is solidarity.
Well, Jeremy Corbyn appeared alongside Deputy Leader of the Labour Party, Tom Watson, at a parliamentary meeting discussing the future of the UK in light of the referendum vote last Thursday. He appeared, as I say, alongside the Deputy Leader, who has been a harsh critic of Jeremy Corbyn in the recent days. Corbyn said that he was calling for unity in his party.
Our country is divided, and the country will thank neither the benches in front of me nor those behind for indulging in internal factioning manoeuvring at this time. We have Mr. Speaker, we have serious matters to discuss in this House and in the country.
Well, in the last few hours, MP for Tottenham David Lammy has also been speaking about divisions in his party and calling for unity after more than a dozen members of the Shadow Cabinet resigned.
I think our country is in crisis. No one has a plan. I think it's a great shame that the Labour Party is now in internal tribal warfare. In a sense, it was inevitable. Jeremy Corbyn has lost the confidence of his shadow team and many in the Parliamentary Labour Party, but he's not going anywhere, so we're going to have a contest, and I think some of us have to concentrate on the country, and certainly that's what I'm going to be doing over the next few weeks and months. I think that the fight that the Labour Party is having at the moment is a sideshow to the far bigger story. There are some parliamentarians like me that are far more concerned about Brexit.
Many of the people who've come here this evening are from the Momentum movement, the movement that led to Jeremy Corbyn being elected as leader of the Labour Party. It's a huge amount of people gathering here, all chanting. We're expecting to see Jeremy Corbyn speaking later this evening, facing a difficult few days ahead.